Morning guys, and welcome to another video for Advanced in Car. And today's another special video because we love working on these power cars, these supercars for us, because we do a lot of videos of lots of things, especially transporters, but it's nice when a really nice car comes down. So this is a 2015 Bentley Continental GT. Now this has got a 4-litre V8 lump inside. It's an awesome machine, sounds good, looks good, and I know there's going to be some lovers and haters out there, but it's still a lovely machine. And what we've had it in for is one of our high quality front camera, which you'll see up on the screen now, and it's down here in the grille. So Matt will get some good pictures of that and show you how we've done that, the fitting process and what's involved. But we've also fitted our wired Apple CarPlay system. Now this is very much like the Porsches and others where the whole radio has to come out, circuit board all has to be taken apart and inserted to give us that video and that HDMI in. So what we're going to do is we'll jump in the car and show you it working. Right, so we're inside the car, and those of you who don't own a car like this, and that's me included, or have been in one or seen one of these things, then, you know, like many of these prestige cars, they're very well put together. You've got really nice Napa leather, or whatever it's called. You've got the hand stitching inside here. You've got your quilted door cards. And it just gives you that sort of sense of refinement because you are in a beautiful, luxurious, expensive car. Now, other people that aren't so keen on Bentleys would say, well, it's a glorified Volkswagen. But it is, but it isn't, because at the end of the day, you jump in a car like this and a Volkswagen doesn't drive and feel and sound like this. You've even got the old Breitling clock in here, which again just adds that sort of sense of refinement. Now, going back to the VW side of it, this is the R&S 810. It's the same R&S 810 that you'd find in a Phaeton, but this is all Bentley sorted, organised. You've got your climate control in through. So if I just put the ignition on like so, the system for our Apple CarPlay is connected through a USB. Now the Bentleys have a really nice little cubby hole underneath the back of the radio that's illuminated, and in down there we run our USB cable. This system is not wireless, it's wired. It doesn't really matter because if you use a really short Apple lead or Android lead, then it's tucked away. You could even put your phone in there as well. So if we then go into the system itself, you just double press media, so 1, 2, you go into there and it'll allow you into the Apple CarPlay and the Andriod Auto. So ordinarily first you would scroll into Bluetooth and you would set your phone up. So my phone is already in and connected like so. I would then plug my lead in. Oh dear, we've got a technical error already because I haven't got a lead. Richard, can I have a lead please? So Matt can make some fun and games about this particular point while we're waiting for a lead. Smashing, thanks Rich. So we plug the lead in like so, and let's get it the right way around, might help. And I'm going to plug my iPhone in. So as soon as we plug the iPhone in, it's obviously going to charge. You can allow the phone to not have to be unlocked, etc, etc. And then you've got your familiar Apple CarPlay. We've put the menu onto the right hand side. One thing we have found with the Bentleys is the touchscreen. You can't just touch it. It's quite specific on how you do it. So it's more of a delayed press on here, but it still works well. So you can go in, do Spotify, you've got your Google Maps, you've got your satellite view, you've got all the usual things of Apple CarPlay that it will offer you, and all those mod cons. So a car like this is 2015, so it's 7 years old. Well, it's got a radio, it's got the MDI for iPod and USB, it's got digital DAB radio, and it's even got a DVD player. But when it comes to Apple CarPlay, you want all those things. So you've got your podcast to listen to, you've got your internet radio, and you've got everything else, including most up-to-date Bluetooth. So if you want to go into here, you've got all your bits and pieces, and it's awesome. So that's Siri. So we want to go out of Siri. Now, if I go back to the main menu, we've also installed a front camera, but this vehicle came to us with a rear camera. So I'm going to start the engine. So what we've done is we've set the interface up so that it works in conjunction with the rear camera. So pop it into reverse like so. We've got the rear camera up on the display, and you've got your moving guidelines. So the moving guidelines are on like so. But now what we do, if we then put the vehicle into drive, like so, our front camera comes on, and the front camera is really, really low. As you've seen earlier at the beginning of the video, the camera is really, really low to the bumper, but that's great because the customer's already said when he's sat in his driving seat, can't really see much going on at the front. And even though he's got parking sensors, a front camera makes all the difference. So the camera is timed on 11 seconds, but if you want to, you can just double hit the media button. The front camera will come back on, and it will stay on for as long as you want for your parking maneuver. And when you're out of it and you don't want it anymore, you can just press the radio button to return back to your radio, or you can double press your media button to go back to your Apple CarPlay. So this is 2015 Bentley Continental GT. We've worked our magic as usual. Front camera routed all in through the grille, come through into the cabin, and we've done our wired Apple CarPlay or wired Android Auto. If you've got a vehicle like this and you want to come down to us in Dorset to have us work on your car, have a good read of our reviews. We work hard for them. Your car is in good hands. Richard and I take care because we've got pride in what we do. The website is www.advanced-incar.co.uk. Don't forget to follow us on social media and also subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.